y'all, so today is a vlog specifically about the dogs because I have gotten some comments with people saying stop leaving your dogs in the car, stop this, stop that, it's what you deserve that she's chewing up stuff. For starters, Tiger is a pit bull. I've had another pit bull. Pit bulls love to just chew up shit just for the hell of it, whether they're in a yard, whether they're in a house, whether they're in a car. But the reason why Tiger and Panther are in the car is because I live in the car. So if I have to go into somewhere to pay for gas, to use the bathroom, to pay a bill, am I going to bring two pit bulls in there with me? You guys have to make it make sense, right? So I live in my car. I make sure my dogs are taken care of. They are currently eating some ice, but we're gonna go ahead and get into a vlog today for the extra details so you guys know I would absolutely never put them in harm's way because I love them way too much. Let's go ahead. So this is the first precaution I take before I even leave the car every single time. My car window roll down is stuck. Like some people are stuck on stupid. So these windows literally do not go down further than this unless I turn off this, unless I unpush that, right? So, and even still, Tiger's always jumping up to the front. So Tiger could literally unpush this and then roll down the window. She rolls down the windows however much she wants all the time. I just don't leave my windows rolled down farther than this because I don't want anyone sticking their hand in my car and opening up the car, letting out the dogs, or just breaking into my car and losing, like I lose my car, because then I'll be losing my house, right? So this gotta stay stuck like this, like some of y'all are stuck on stupid, right? And then the next precaution, every time I leave the car, I leave the sunroof open just enough to where somebody can't reach in and get into my car, because people will steal your car if they see stuff is open. So the sunroof is always open. The windows are always open. Next step. So this is how I test it out to make sure that nobody can get into the car. I've kind of learned how to measure it off just enough by eye now, so I don't have to do this every single time I get out of the car now. But usually I try to do this to make sure that a hand can't force itself into the car to open up the car, right? That's my number one step every single time I leave the car. Or I also do it with the sunroof a lot of the time. See, I can put my hand in there, but I got to do a whole bunch of jumping and extraness, and by then people know that you're trying to steal a car. Now the next thing is I buy like a case of 40 bottles of water, so the dogs literally always have water. If they aren't being left with ice, I will literally fill up this bowl of water, or it will be 2 bowls of water full, right? So that they can drink water while I'm in the store. Now, I usually will buy 2 bags of ice, but I just bought 1 for the demonstration video. Sometimes when I'll buy a bag of ice and I don't use the other one, I'll literally leave it on the seat. And Tiger, I've literally caught her laying right on top of the ice, so she knows how to self-regulate and cool her temperature down. Panther will do the same type of thing, right, Panther? Say hey to the camera, right? So if I don't have any ice to give them, I do come out every 10 to 15 minutes just to make sure that they have water in their bowl. So I keep adding extra water because like I said, I keep a case of 40 bottles of water, both for the dogs, both for me drinking water. I was using a whole lot of water earlier today, that's why I don't have the water bottles, but I was just cleaning the car with the water bottles. So as you guys can see, the seats look a little bit cleaner. Tiger has fucked up my seats, but that is Tiger. Tiger is a destructive pit bull baby. That's it. Got some ice for y'all. As you guys can see right now, look, Tiger loves her some ice. She's licking the bag already. She tends to bust the bag open a lot, or just lay on it all together. But we have a plate of food. We're gonna just put the food into this little bowl for right now because Tiger and Panther love their ice. Look at this. Y'all see? So right now, Tiger's the one indulging in the ice. Panther doesn't really feel like it. But this is how we deal with keeping them cool. And they always have some food with them. So now Panther's going ahead and eating the ice. They both equally love ice. And we're all hot. But this is how they stay cool on hot days or usual days. Now, I do 100% understand where the concern comes from, because hundreds of thousands of dogs die every year from being left in cars and stuff like that. I know where it comes from. But I, personally, I live in my car. So I have no choice but to leave the dogs in the car when I have to go into the store, when I have to go into the gym, when I have to go pay a bill, when I have to go pay for some gas. I have no choice. Now, the thing about the dogs, they are well taken care of. They eat McDonald's like every day. They eat burgers. They eat chicken and egg sandwiches. They eat shrimp. They are beyond spoiled. That's why if anybody's been asking, they refuse to run away. I leave the door open for them to run off if they want to, and they run back to the car and they stand up at the car door. They want to live in here. Now, as you can hear in the background, Tiger's eating her ice. They love eating ice, and I make sure that they have ice. If I do not have any ice for them, when I come back out of somewhere, I rush to the store to go get some ice so they could have it. Their body temp, the second I come out of the store, I do this. I feel them to see if they're too hot or not, right? Now, if it was that serious, I would take out my stethoscope and I would test their body temp. But I've never seen them looking flaccid or like they just are so out of it, right? And Panther can vouch, right, Pan? So, for that reason, my dogs are beyond taken care of. They will not go through the issue of heat stroke because I won't leave them in the car for that long. And if I am going to be in somewhere and it's beyond the 20-30 minute mark, it's because there's bags of ice in here for them to lay on top of to where they could stay cool. My dogs are fine.